So, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Everything Edition podcast. I am your host, Jem, and we are here today. My boy, the infamous Kyron West. What's up? What's good?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How's your day been going? What's up?
My day was long. Just lots of errands today. I to just, how about you?
We had school, trying to get that degree.
No, that sounds well, yes.
Well, we're getting somewhere. So, Kyron, how's the music going? Tell me about what's going on.
Music. I don't even know where. But, since the year started, I've done a couple of performances. I've been to the studio to record some stuff with new project. I've also done some collabs and soca songs that will be coming out this year.
So I'm getting a sneak peek. Am I getting a sneak peek?
Actually, I can,
Give me a little taste. Give the people a little taste.
Let me just get into this right here. Okay. Let me see this now. Hearing?
Yeah.
What a girl with the fine shit. And the way we broke up my heart, we can't find it. Okay.
Yes, sir. I am booking you now for my wedding. Tell everyone else. I don't know what the date is, whenever it is, but booked and ready.
We did it.
So, okay, tell me about the People's Voice contest that you have been selected for. Tell me a little bit about that.
So, the People's Voice is actually a separate entity, quote unquote, or part of the International Songwriting Competition. So there's a competition where the judges select the winner, and then there is the People's Voice, where persons have to vote, for the song that they like best. So the winner from that, they get a prize, and also if that person wins the overall prize, then
So there's a possibility that someone can literally have a clean sweep.
Yep.
We're hoping that's you. Biased or not. Biased or not.
Yes.
So tell me, what made you want to apply for this competition? What was behind it? What was going through your head when I got the email? Because I saw when you post on Instagram and on Twitter, and I was like, yes, sir. I was like, yes. So tell me how were you feeling? What was going through your mind?
So Hayden Billingy was who put me on to the competition, because I was asking him, things I could do to get, my song up there, and he was saying I could enter some writing competitions. Though people tell me, I can write, as a creative, you're out guessing yourself, I was like, man, I ain't really all down, to be honest.
Yeah, you still kind of have the voice in here that's been a try to, simmer you down.
Yeah. So going into it, I was like, man, I don't just do it, but I probably ain't going to reach out. Even like when I didn't submit, I was still like, I really going to do this, boy. But then I just went, I entered Passion, and then a couple of weeks went by. I actually had forgotten about the competition. Then I saw Hayden posted that one of his songs was semi-finals. And then somebody told me to check my email. Then when I checked, it was in my spam folder. I was like, okay, cool.
I bet like you're like, wait, like is this real? Like you have to take a minute. Like me, I'll like take off my glasses, like clean it because am I seeing right? I mean, paying all this money for good vision. Let me see if I'm seeing this.
Over 21,000 people worldwide. I was selected for the semi-finals and now the final. Crazy. That is crazy. And it's actually.
And I mean to like think that, you know, sometimes it's like me from this little small little dot on the map, you know, and it definitely, I would say that's an ego boost. Like I would be like, yeah, like, yes sir. And a lot of things with like sometimes with like social media and even society on a whole, it's like if you celebrate something that you put your hard work into, and if you even celebrate small wins, some people are like, oh, he's so pompous, proud, you know, be humble. But like, no, I worked hard at this. This is the fruit of my labor. And if I want to celebrate my wins and blow up my head, I feel like if anyone, you especially, have all right to do so. I feel like sometimes we're so brainwashed into thinking that we can't celebrate what we did for ourselves, our accomplishments. But I feel like you should. I feel like posting it everywhere, every single day. Vote for me, because that's what you did. Like this is what you spent your hard time on doing, and no one should take it away from you.
I agree.
Like fly with it.
I think when we win, especially how you say, you know, all of us were from this small island compared to them other islands and countries. When one of us wins, I think all of us win, because now that creates a platform for other artists or writers to, you know, do their thing on that platform. And it's actually a yearly competition. So anyone want the link could hit me up on Facebook, Kyron West IG, and send you guys the link. But yeah, I agree with you. We should, you know, share our wins. As creatives, we often put ourselves down. And people don't even know. Half the time, the things that they just say about us, we don't say it to ourselves because we're so over.
It's like if people think like, oh, like I might get to this person if I say this. Boo, trust me. There's nothing that you could possibly say that I haven't said to myself. Sometimes like it does hurt, and I think that's the difference between negative criticism and like positive criticism, because if you're going out of your way to shut someone down, I feel like that's where the line comes. I feel like if you say, if someone puts something out on social media, obviously it's public, so obviously they put it out for the public to critique. But for you to go out of your way and to be like, and go on social media and go on a rant about what this person created, if you say a little 2 cents and keep it pushing, you know, fine. But when people, you know, take it to an extent, or you know, repost the video and do all of this and then put on every single social media. But if you leave a comment, or if that's your personal opinion, I'm fine, okay? But you know, it's a difference from someone going out of their way to then make sure that you see this negativity that they're saying about you, rather, you know, just leaving a comment and going by business, or sending me a DM and going by business.
I think people often confuse negative criticism and constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Because negative criticism, there's no good intent. You just want to be negative, but being negative. But constructive criticism is criticism, but you can learn from. You have the opportunity to be. I think there's a lot of people get confused, in my opinion. Because, okay, are you going to tell me something is crap, but not telling me ways you think it could be not crap or less crap?
Like, if you say, okay, this angle wasn't good, but probably filming it from this other angle.
Yeah.
That is where it becomes positive and constructive.
Yeah, if you're going to bash something, at least offer a solution.
At least say what you would like to see. Don't just say, oh, he sung good, she look good. Why? Give me your take on it. And I feel like if people really realize that and truly understand, I feel like if it would be like a better space for everyone, because it's like we're afraid to be our true selves. We're afraid to be different. We're afraid to we're afraid to share something that we love just because of what we feel like how people are going to say about this. And this is how the media has really messed up a lot of people, and even some people, they get caught up in it. Like it's like a wave, and it's up to you if you're going to like push back or if you're just going to let it take you. So, tell me about your EP, Phases. Personally, Toxic is my song. Body have their toxic tendencies. No one can tell me that they do not have toxic tendencies. You could be the goodest person on the planet, and there's a minute part of you that'll be like, oh, I want to be petty so bad. So bad. But you know that angel on your other shoulder is like, as much as you want to be bad, what are you going to do? Like me, it's like, I in my head, I'm petty. But to do it, I'm like, let me just keep it pushing. But like, tell me, how was the writing of your EP, the releasing, the feelings behind of it, the motivation behind it? Like, tell me that.
Okay. So the writing, it was pretty effortless, to be honest. Like everything relating to the EP, it just happened. It just flowed. When we did our session, Russ asked me, Rome, which is the producer, he asked me, what was the vibe going for? I say, I want something different that nobody really has heard from me before, but still represented like who I am and what I wanted to do with music. So he was like, okay, I got you. So he played me the first beat loop, which was Passion. And instantly I was like, passion never gonna hide, passion never gonna have you leave. So like that just kept playing in my mind. I was like, okay, yeah, that's the hook. And I just built the voices around the hooks. My writing process, what I usually do, I listen to the beat, just loop it, catch a vibe, and whatever vibe comes to me from the beat. And it could be like a melody first or like a particular lyric that is going over in my head first. So I just build around that, because to me, music is about feeling, and if a beat evokes a certain emotion from you, I think you should just run with it. That's just me.
Yeah, and I feel like songwriting is like kind of like hard, because like even though it doesn't have to rhyme, I feel like if it should have like something catchy, then you have to make sure like you have like those hooks that people can like it will stick and repeat in people's heads. So I feel like songwriting is truly something that is very underrated. Like the time and the effort that goes into songwriting, I feel like it should be much more appreciated. I
think so too. I really think so too.
I mean, I for one very appreciated because of my notes I have. There's a little note called IG captions, and I'm just waiting for the perfect picture to spill all of my captions from your EP. Yes.
Okay.
Very much so.
But I think people really need to appreciate writers more, especially artists who actually write their own music. Because especially artists who write their own music and write for others as well, because it's a really amazing thing when you could not only capture your feelings and emotions, but someone else's. And that's crazy to me. You see people like Cartel, Killy Bang, Nicki Minaj, Drake, Lil Wayne, like them people, recall. And I know for a fact half of them bars go over people's head. Me too. It's like other day I was listening to this Cartel song. I don't remember which one it be. And there was this particular lyric. I've been singing for years. And then is when I played the song in the beat, I was like, yo, this is what the man actually saying. And I was just in awe, yo. I was just in awe.
Because like when you read, like you listen to a song first, like, yeah, this is it. And then when you go back and you're like, wait, what you just said it?
Exactly.
I just
exactly.
like how do these? I just want to how some of these people that come with these things. Because like, how you for tell somebody that? Like, I just really had to like stop what I doing and listen to some of these songs, because like some of them talking some truth and some of them be like, if I supposed to tell somebody this, the guy box me out. Because what? So I just be like, wait a minute. So with your music, how did you come up with to name a song Toxic? Because I know like in social media we have like the toxic culture and everybody and the toxicity and toxic. That's all the word I see on Twitter is toxic. This toxic, that toxic. So why did you name your song Toxic? I mean, I'm not complaining. But why would you, like, why did you name your song Toxic?
So, funny story behind that. The EP was actually supposed to be called Games. So the track list was supposed to play. It was Passion Lies. What is now Platform was Ambition, and then Toxic was You, Me, Toxicity.
Ooh.
So it would have felt play. But then we were like, yo, You, Me, Toxicity, that's too long. And I did not say Ambition in Platform. I was like, yo, why we didn't just name it Platform? So it was like a couple of weeks before we decide, okay, the project finish, we're going to start releasing songs, is when we actually like changed the names. So we just felt like, repeating toxic in the chorus, the sensible thing to do would be to just name it. Yeah. It was a completely different name. Toxic actually had a different second verse too.
So it's like, and that's the beauty about like music and being in the arts field. Like you can have one direction for something, but then it goes to like a completely different direction. It's a constant evolution. It's a constant change. And I feel like that is when you're truly into creating, is when it just flows out of you. It's nothing forced. It just, flows.
I think we had to actually embrace that. Like, there was a time I wrote a song because I was like, yo, this ain't really saying what I wanted to say, so I can practice the entire thing.
So how do you feel about like the music culture in St. Vincent? Because in my opinion, I feel like it can go far. I feel like if who's in it just keep on moving. And I mean, like in the scope that you see and you're like familiar with like fellow artists that like are on your level alongside you, like how does that part of the industry feel for St. Vincent?
I definitely think there are a lot of talented young artists who are coming, who are solidifying the name, who are to come, because that's the thing, they will come from some people. But I think that the music industry down here, more room could be made for non-traditional Caribbean styles of music like R&B. Let me say hip hop too. Reggae is a traditional Caribbean type of music, but we don't really have a platform for it down here like that. Reggae and dancehall, that I'm gonna get a blind, but soca is the predominant genre. I think things like, if they actually book local artists as well on the roster, that would give a dancehall artist or a reggae artist, or even let me say R&B artist, give them a nice 15-minute set. They just hold a vibe with the audience.
And let the audience get to know them.
Yeah, I think if platforms like that are used, and if more created, the industry down here could flourish, and it would a lot of person's appetite to music that's not necessarily soca. I mean, I love soca. I have been first one to tell you that. But I think that there are so many more styles of appreciate. Not saying that we should stray soca, but just saying
there's enough
music,
space for everything, basically.
There's enough space for everything. I'm sure people don't go and say, okay, I just eating KFC for the rest of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, try some else. Might try some Subway here and there.
Yeah, same like how we have variety in our literal eating. You know, variety in our music consumption, or the platforms we choose to create to support styles of music.
So, you have more of like an R&B kind of thing going on, in my opinion. So, being that, soca is very predominant in St. Vincent per se, do you ever see yourself like extending into like the soca arena, or probably raga soca?
Definitely, because the way how I do music, I listen to everything. Country, rap, I listen to ED, all kind of things. If you go through my Apple Music and hit shuffle, you're going to be surprised the kind of songs I play after one another. But yeah, I definitely love soca music, so I can see myself entering the monarch one of these days. Might be this year, might be next year, I'm not sure, but I definitely see myself doing it.
I mean, we got your back. Period.
Come on.
So, like...
But yeah, that's what I want to talk about too. I find the support has been heavy. Like people messing with the EP at performances, you seeing people singing to the songs, they bigging me up. Like, I just thank all of my supporters. Y'all the realest. Literally support loud.
And I mean, it's great when we support our own. I feel like if we need to do a lot more of that, like heavy on supporting who we have, like regardless of what they're doing, it goes a long way to just tell someone, don't give up, you're doing good, keep doing what you're doing. Like even if you comment something, or even DM or send something to someone, it goes a long way, because for any type of creator you are, whether in music, content creation is becoming really big, whether you're in anything like that, there's days where you second guess yourself when you don't want to do anything, and you contemplate if this is really for you. So if you feel like you need to just big up someone, I tell you, just big them up, because it goes a really long way in this time. Because then you ever feel like if you have like an obligation to like put out something or like do something sometimes?
Yes, because of how quickly persons consume music, I had to make sure that I'm creating content so that persons are always tuned in. Because you don't want to wait too long, and then there are instances where I've seen it happen where persons probably wait long between releasing this song and that song, and then people is like, "Oh, we really tuned into you like that, like before, because we've been waiting so long."
Yeah.
But then there are persons who can get away with it, because I know artists like Jickle famous for being on hiatuses, like years go past, and then Jickle jump
from him.
Everybody tune in.
And I feel like if that's good, and it's because he has the platform to be able to, and his music is so captivating that he can do it. Like, he could sit down and watch Yazzie then again album, and he could just sit down there and watch, and then just be like, oh, like that's just like he just dropped his last album, like it was just like his last, he just dropped it. Like, how you expect to just drop it and then just drop it just like that?
How you for do that?
Exactly. I was like, you just go and drop that, that's it. And then but then some artists, I feel like it depends on the genre that you're in. because I mean with R&B, those music kind of stick, like you can play them again. But with something like rap or like trap, it easily blows up and blows out.
Yeah, that's true.
So are we going to, you know, any collabs coming? Little names you can drop for me, you know? Give me the tea. I need the inside. I need inside scoop, you know? What we seeing?
I actually have, let me see. So far, 4 collabs.
So y'all heard it here first.
So I'm on other art projects and they are on mine. And then there are 3 unconfirmed. One is unconfirmed. We discussed it, but we didn't actually dive into it to actually work it out yet. But I do I flap myself and I do I name drop somebody and then
okay. We have we have 4. I gotta take the 4. We ain't gonna jinx it, cause we ain't gonna jinx it. So y'all heard it first. Y'all heard that my boy Kyron, he's going to be dropping some new music, some new good stuff. Make sure to support him. All of his socials will be in the description box below. And we will be seeing Kyron again once you are up for it. We will hopefully be seeing Kyron again here on the Everything Edition podcast. So Kyron, thank you for doing this interview. Had a great time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. And guys, stay tuned because we have some more interviews coming with some more special people. So stay tuned for the next edition of Everything Edition, where we talk about everything. Peace out until next time.
Okay.